this video right now. I'm watching this on YouTube. The Ariel Helwani show. You know, the UFC funny guy. He doing a episode with Keyshawn Davis. Yeah, he doing an episode with Keyshawn Davis. Y'all see the topic of my video. He's a liar. He talking retirement talk, you know what I'm saying, the duck future fights because they stacked up there at 135 and 140. So he want to sit back and see who going to be defeated, who he could look at and see he could possibly beat in a one-on-one matchup. And then he going to come back. You know, that's what Floyd did. That's what Tank finna try to do too. You know, smart moves, but all y'all making it a cliche doing it at the same time. Y'all looking bad because now everybody want to retire. But when it comes to Keyshawn Davis, you know, it's gonna be people gonna look back at this and they're gonna look at it and say, you know, the black fans, you know, they're so negative towards Keyshawn Davis in this situation. They should understand. And why are they so quiet about this situation? And we're gonna be sitting there looking like because we were, you know, understanding giving him a chance because we knew this nigga was clearly lying. Clearly lying. The whole podcast. So, you know, Keyshawn Davis of that line, he done messed around. He done disrespected somebody, a manager who a member of the Mexican cartel. He done had to apologize and everything. Sir, I'm sorry. No man of your age should have to go through. Yeah, you done fuck around. You fuck around. And find out this Pablo nephew or something. Yeah, you better apologize. Y'all want to be tough guys out there acting crazy. But, you know, that was with the De Los Santos fight. So, you know, we're going to get that understood. It wasn't with the, well, that was the last fight when he tried to do some weight bullet something. And this is what made me mad about it. He's something that acting like he didn't know he was coming in 4 pounds. He tried his best. Keyshawn Davis, you a liar. You look the same way when y'all was at the press conference and stuff. You wasn't trying to lose no weight. You wanted to keep them 4 pounds because you knew that De Los Santos was a threat and you wanted some shockers or in case he clock you in your mouth or your chin and you want to be able to take a punch. Just say that. Just say that. Keyshawn Davis is all cap. Told y'all he was going to fight. And a lot of people went, oh, yeah, black people love to go against black people. No, bro, I talk real boxing. I get real. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis, black man, get money. Got a career, made way more money than me. I can't hate on him. Eating steak, barbecue, and shrimp, baby. He balling forever. Shout out to you, young man, for having a career. But I talk about boxing. I talk about boxing. And Keyshawn Davis is a duck. He's a duck. He running from Frank Martin. He running from Ray Mortalla. He just so then came in 4 pounds heavier trying to fight a De Los Santos who ain't fought in 4 years. Then him and his brothers trying to go in the back and jump some dude because they beat his brother, a guy he fought before. A guy he fought before, and now he out here feeling stupid and embarrassed, and he want a duck. So him and Tank, what Floyd started I want to retire my prime. Andre Ward followed him. See, this is what I don't like a lot of these box fans. They don't tell the truth about Andre Ward. Andre Ward ain't no Hall of Fame great fighter. Good fighter, won fights, won the Super 6 series. I know y'all. Andre Ward ain't no Hall of Fame fighter. He ducked Adonis Stevenson like hell. He was never undisputed because Adonis Stevenson had the WBC title, and Andre Ward retired. Andre Ward retired. Andre Ward retired. Ain't as a known head butter. We tell the truth over here. We tell the truth over here. Andre Ward is a known head butter. Fights with his head. Kovalev beat him the first time. Kovalev beat him the first time. Yeah, Andre Ward, yeah. Y'all got to tell the truth. Back to Keyshawn Davis. What's up, Brad? What's up? Major duck move. Major duck move. He know what time it is. What you said with Andy Cruz, the guy who beat you with 3 times in the Olympics, 3, 4 times in the Olympics. I don't know. They say and he beat you down several times, but he beat you. You say when he come to the across the water and become pro, you gonna take him to big boy camp. He been there. He see you. You duck your head and turn your back like he your mama boyfriend that you don't like. You turn your back like he your mama boyfriend that you don't like that's speaking to you. And you ain't fought him yet. Then we had Raymond Tyler. I'll never forget this interview when it was talking Raymond Tyler. And you said, oh, he got the IBL belt. I don't want to go through that weight stuff. And then the reporter said, well, if you unify, you won't have to go through the regulations of the IBL belt anymore. I just don't want to go through all that. He need to, yeah. Don't retire trying to keep that Brian Norman. And I'm telling y'all, the fight, if a good game plan for Brian Norman Jr. is not to go out there and box, but fight, Devin Haney gonna lose. Devin Haney gonna lose if that boy come out there and not try to fight him. I mean, not try to box him. If Brian Norman Jr. cut off that ring and go body, head, body, head, Devin Haney dead. Devin Haney dead. I'm telling you. It's up. Y'all keep sleeping on Brian Norman, but don't sleep. Devin ain't the same fighter no more, y'all. Devin don't want. He afraid to get hit. You seen that in that last fight. That would come on now, y'all. Even a Devin Haney fan, y'all, come on, let's be serious. Devin Haney jumped around that ring so damn. That boy jump around and move around the ring so that boy. He thought he was flashing that motherfucker. That boy moved around the building extra fast. Come on, be real now. He ain't the same. He ain't the same. Mentally, he ain't the same. I'm telling you. Brian Norman go out there and fight Devin Haney. It's OV. It's OV. But if he go out there trying, oh, I'm gonna prove that Devin, I'm a superior boxer. I'm this and I'm that. He gonna get jabbed in his mouth every move he try to make, and Devin gonna be moving around on him real fast. That's what most of the fight gonna be anyway. Him moving around real fast. Then we got Crawford Canelo on Netflix, baby, live, baby. Netflix, baby. Telling all y'all when Terrence come out on top. Get easy his props. I told y'all, I'm telling y'all. Might not knock him out. I wouldn't be surprised if Terrence could stop. I ain't gonna say he can't stop Canelo Alvarez. Now the craziest shit, which I think he need to do, because I don't know. I can't say. I don't think Turk Al-Ashid gonna let him get robbed, but it's all about the betting odds. If it come down to a decision, I think Terrence Crawford gonna get robbed. Or it might bring in so much money. They might, you never know with boxing. I ain't finna go into all that. I'm just going on who the guy I think got enough skill set. I ain't gonna say he got more IQ than Canelo Alvarez, but he a well-around, better fighter than Canelo Alvarez is. Yeah, he'll a better well-around fighter. But
feed the whole crew with 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas for just $6.99 each from Domino's.
Yeah, I just had to get on here and expose it. I ain't gonna be on here that long about Keyshawn. Keyshawn is a duck. Let me see what else he be doing, man. He was lying the whole interview. And he done mess, like I said, he messed around and messed with the wrong promoter. He didn't realize that man, uh, Pablo nephew, like I said, and now he want to apologize and get things right. Yeah, I bet you do to him. I'm sorry, sir. You done got your mind right somewhere. You done heard through the grapevine, didn't you? Yeah. Some that lying talking about some he ain't come in on purpose like that. Boy, you did come in on purpose like that. Stop lying. Your last fight was in February. You was finna fight De Los Santos in June. In June. That was 4 months ago. 4 months ago, you made weight at 135 pounds. So you mean to tell me you know you got another fight coming up within another 2 months after you take your vacation and you can't make 135 pounds no more? Boy, you lying. Boy, you lying. You literally went out there and came in big on purpose. You could hear if y'all watch the video, he literally stood up there and say, "Oh, I thought De Los Santos just was gonna take it." Yeah, because you knew that man been off 2 years and he needed the money. So you thought that he was gonna be desperate enough to get in the ring with you and fight you 4 pounds heavier. And his team, that's why you keep saying, oh, it was his team. His team was top. Yeah, his team kept telling him, no, we ain't finna accept that. That's what his team told him. That's why you keep saying, oh, he run things like me and my team. Yeah, because you and your team told you to come in 4 pounds heavier. And you was cool with it. And that's why they asked you, why was you sitting there looking like you was cool with it? You weren't shocked or upset because you did it on purpose. Yeah. See, his team told him, hell to the no. We ain't finna go in there and do that. And see, he embarrassed. That's why he really talking retirement. He talking retirement to Duck, and he embarrassed. He embarrassed himself. That's why he talking about retirement. Duck and Raymond Mortala. I think if I'm saying his name right, Duck and Raymond Mortala. Duck and him. But you send that screaming Tank name for publicity. That's the only reason he was screaming Tank name, y'all, for publicity. He know Tank wasn't gonna fight him. He know Tank ain't gonna fight him. He was doing it for publicity. He got hot, came off a good victory. Name went to popping. Tank. No, you should have said Andy. Raymond Montella. You just a lot of fighters you could have went out there and turned something instead of Tank. See, this is another thing I need to go on before I get off here, man. I gotta say this. It need to be a Super 6 series at 140 and 140 at 135. Super 8, Super 6, however, get all of them in there. If you don't get involved in the Super 6 series, you getting stripped of your titles. You ain't got to worry about your belts. We're going to give them to people who really want belts out here. It need to be a Super 6 series at 135, 140. Because all these people out here talking they good and they great and they fight nobody. They picking their opponents. They retiring. They getting, ain't none of them been unified or nothing. Undisputed, nothing. But Devin Haney, shout out to him. Even though I'm saying I can still give him his credit, one of the youngest undisputed champions in the world. But they ain't doing nothing. Keyshawn ain't doing nothing but ducking and talking. He's scared to go to 140. See, this was bad for Keyshawn Davis. This is what nobody really thinking about. If he lying, if he lying and he move up, he might get thrashed. See, this is what retirement is. This another. Y'all share this video because this breaking down the real way. See, he could be talking retirement because of that right there. That's what he doing. See, because he could look real bad coming in 4 pounds heavy, and then he go up at 140 and get smashed out. He go up at 140 and get smashed out and say, I wasn't supposed to be at 140. So then somebody with a channel like mine gonna go back and they gonna say, see, I told y'all that nigga was clearly flying. Because see, he said he couldn't make 135 when he was fighting De Los Santos. But then he go up to 140, all of a sudden he don't feel good when he out there getting pounded on. That's what you get, cheater. That's what you get, cheater. He go there and run up on Raymond Mattel. I mean, on that what's his name? Puello or Antoine Russell and get the brakes beat off his ass. Then it's gonna be a different story. It's gonna be a total different story. But that's why Keyshawn Davis retired, y'all, because it's gonna look real bad that he claiming he can make 135, and then his next fight he at 135, or like I said, he get to 140 and get thrashed, and then he gonna try to blame on the fact that he shouldn't have been at that weight. Yeah, because you trying to cheat. That's why you retire and you trying to grow into 140. He trying to grow into 140 and duck. That's why he retiring, y'all. First of all, let's get this understood. Keyshawn, don't nobody care. Just like with Tank, don't nobody care who real deal boxing fans. Y'all ain't unifying nothing. Y'all ain't fighting the fighters we really want to see y'all fight. Like ain't nobody missing y'all. Ain't nobody missing y'all. Won't nobody be missing y'all. Bye. Bye, Tank. Bye, Tank. Tank ain't gonna never move up. Tank ain't finna move up to no 147. Little he 5'5" Tank. And y'all talking about this boy could run up and beat Keith Thurman and Terrence. Man, they will beat Tank. Y'all need to go do some reviews on Tank before y'all be out here dick riding like that. Shout out to Tank though, excellent fighter. Good IQ, fast hands, reflexes, millionaire getting his money from a career that he created for himself. Shout out to Tank Davis, but we talking about box. And Tank Davis ain't did shit. Tank Davis ain't did shit. Beat a couple of good names. See, this is how I know when boxing fans are casuals. Terrence Crawford got what 12, 11 more fights than Tank, right? 11 more fights than Tank, probably. But y'all would say Terrence Crawford's resume is trash, but you don't know literally nothing about 5 fighters' name in Tank's whole career for real. And half of the fighters that he fought came up from lower weights. Or he fought them drained at 140 pounds that he don't want to go up to and fight for real. Which Mario Barrios sold that belt. And he was finna sell one to Manny Pacquiao too. I guess he didn't really want to sell that belt. But he sold Tank his belt. They cherry picked the hell out of Mario Barrios. I think he was in the Mayweather gym or part of PBC or something. You know how they have them scouts out there, them people who go tell back all the business. And, I think we got a sweet victory for Tank at 140. Mario Barrios really can't make 140 pounds no more. I think we need to fight him, get a belt at 140. Good strategy. Tank ain't shit. I will say this for the young guys, and I don't even like this dude. I don't even like him. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Even with Ryan Garcia beating him, Devin Haney is still the leader of the new group. Devin Haney is still the leader of the new group. The most accomplishments, better resume than a lot of Tiafimo, I think, would be behind him. Then probably Shakur. But I had to just get on here and say that about Keyshawn. I gotta get up off here now. But Keyshawn, he be lying, he ducking, he embarrassed. He don't want to get caught in his lies, so he moving to 140. That's all I gotta say. This your boy Ease on that.